Well, now to that increased concern over the spread of monkeypox. That virus now detected in 75 countries around the world. The World Health Organization now declaring the spread a public health emergency. And the Department of Health and Human Services says the U.S. may also follow suit if we cannot get that virus under control here at home. The U.S. now reporting more than 2,500 cases. So health attorney Harry Nelson joining us live. Harry, thank you so much for being with us. What would change here if the health department does declare an emergency like the WHO has?
So, the declaration of a public health emergency will obviously spread awareness. We'll get a lot more information campaigns. It'll help coordinate an international response from among the 75 countries, and it'll force more resources into testing to figure out where the virus is spreading, and also it'll allow for more funding for vaccination. We've so far, we have some vaccination being done, but there'll be an opportunity for more with the declaration of an emergency.
Well, here, so many questions about this. Health officials say the overwhelming majority of cases are in men who have sex with men, but we want to clear that up. Why is it important not to stigmatize this as a gay disease? And can anyone get this? Is anyone susceptible?
Yeah, so first of all, just to be really clear, this is not something that's limited to men who have sex with men. This is being spread by close contact, even just droplets and contaminated clothing. So there's lots of contact. It's not just limited to men who have sex with men. So the first reason is just so that people get that information in the general population. The other reasons are that we have a long history going back to HIV and AIDS in the 80s, where the stigmatization really just did no good, right? It led to an alarmism and a fear that was really unfortunate, and a lot of non-factual information. And so, and particularly, we also want to make sure that people are aware of what the symptoms are, and in the population of gay and bisexual men, we want to make sure that they're aware of the risk, and also know, for example, that vaccination, even after exposure, within a couple of days, it appears to be stopping the spread. So there's a lot of reason to get rid of this misnomer and this idea that it's just a disease that only gay men need to worry about.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why it's so important to get these facts out there. We know that the public health agencies are really dealing with a trust problem, particularly as a result of the coronavirus. Do you think in this moment the public's faith in the CDC and the WHO is too damaged to maybe guide Americans through another potential medical crisis?
Well, I think it's a problem if they are too damaged to get us through this. That's a problem, because there isn't an alternative to these public health agencies. They're the best we've got. So it is a real problem. The last studies show that something like 40% of Americans have a high trust, which means 60% of Americans don't have a high degree of trust, and in some cases are just disregarding the public health agencies. It's really a problem. I think we've got to stop that. I think it's really, it's not, we have to stop demonizing these agencies, but we also have to acknowledge that they could have done better. COVID-19 was a situation where public health agencies were caught flat-footed, where they were changing the guidance, where there was a lot of tension that got politicized. And I think on all sides, we need to figure out how to make these agencies work so that people believe what's coming out and take steps to protect themselves. I think that's just the only way we're going to save lives.
Absolutely. And saving lives, ultimately, what we're trying to do. Harry Nelson, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching.